Good evening, everybody. I'm Sean Hansen. You're watching Sean Hansen's Comedy Corner. Tonight I have with me a very special guest from Tewksbury, Brian McCauley.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How'd you like that intro? Was it good?
It sounded very poetic, and the music right there gave me flashbacks to the old black and white days of the old Dragnet series, the old radio show series. That kind of music kind of brought me back to the old days of.
We did that just so it would bring you back.
All right.
Yeah.
What a way to bring a brother back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how you doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're wrapping up your school year.
Yep.
Yep.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
After a long year of being forced to work.
Being forced to work.
Being forced to work.
And then this summer you'll be forced to have fun.
Oh no! Oh, that's not forced.
Yeah.
That's doing funness.
That's doing funness.
Yes.
And what are you going to be doing this summer?
Oh man, let me see. What am I going to be doing in the summer? Well, I'm going to be probably talking to some girls, which I do frequently.
Yeah.
Throughout the weeks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be probably hanging out and also talking to you, because me and you do a lot of phone chat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And you'll try to call Cecil Fielder as well?
I don't have his number.
Yeah, or Mo Vaughn.
Unfortunately, folks, I want to let the TV people know.
Yeah.
Folks, I got Mo Vaughn's number, but unfortunately, I got the wrong last 4 digits.
Oh, no.
So I don't know how I could get it, Sean. What do you think? How do you think I could get the last 4 digits back from Mo?
Well, he told me he lives in New York somewhere and has a house in Lawrence, so maybe we can scout out the area.
Yeah, maybe we can search him out.
And see where he lives.
Yep.
Yeah. But I met you a few years ago at an event that Shore Shop Promotions held in Wilmington. And I met you when Mo Vaughn and Cecil Fielder were talking. They were signing autographs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Mm-hmm. And you go to quite a few shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As many as... Listen, as long as my dad tells me the names of the shows and stuff, I'm pretty good. As long as he tells me where they're at, and if they're close, then we'll go. How often do you go to the shows?
I go to one probably like 2 a year.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So one in the fall and the spring.
Ah.
And I've been to about 4 or 5 shows.
Ah.
Yep.
Nice.
Who is the most inspirational athlete you've talked to?
What do you mean, that I've met?
Yeah, the coolest athlete.
Well, I'd say Papelbon is definitely up there.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys talk about?
Oh, man, we go way back, me and Pap.
Yeah.
Talk about, well, it's funny, he gave me his phone number.
Mm-hmm.
I've called him when he never answers my phone calls.
What's his voicemail like?
He goes, "Hi, you've reached my phone." He says the number, and he goes, "I'm here to take my call right now, man. Leave the message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, man. Thanks, man. Peace out. Bye." That's his voicemail. And then there's his, "Hi, you reached voicemail, Sean." That's your voicemail.
What else does it say?
It says, "I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day."
Wow. You're a good impressionist.
Actually, you kind of sound like Patrick Warburton when you do that voicemail message.
Yeah. I don't sound like Ted Williams anymore from
him
Cleveland?
too. Him too.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones and the homeless guy.
Wow.
Ted Williams.
I got James Earl Jones in me too.
Yeah, a mix.
Maybe I'm Luke's father. Luke,
No.
I am your father.
No. Okay, first of all, Darth Vader does not have a Boston accent. You have a Boston accent.
So how would I do this to brush up my acting skills and be in the remake of Star Wars?
Are you just saying if for the future, in case you were ever to do that?
Yeah.
You have to get his voice down.
Mm-hmm.
Your voice is deep, but it's not James Earl Jones bass.
His is wicked deep.
Yeah, his is all deeper than yours.
And where he's from, they don't say wicked.
No, I think he's from New York.
Because that's a Boston thing, right?
Yeah.
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 So tell me, this summer, are you going to be going to any other sporting events?
Yes, there's going to be a signing that Bill Lee, June 5th down in Methuen.
You met him a couple of times. Right?
Yep. Got his phone number. He answers.
Mm-hmm.
And, we talk quite often and stuff. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's a good guy. one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen before, too.
Oh yeah, and he's the oldest pitcher to pitch in a baseball game too.
Yep,
65 years old.
definitely.
Hmm And you play sports as well? You
I do.
You like street ball?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
street basketball. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love street ball. How did you find out? Yeah, because I saw you at that signing. I told
Yep.
you
You
I
told
was
me.
a fan.
You
Yeah,
told me everything.
I do.
Yeah.
I give you all the insight.
Hmm So that's why I need to prepare for this interview. That's why I don't have notes.
You don't have notes.
Yeah.
Do you need notes for this?
No, because you told me everything.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much just shooting the breeze right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say the street ball. I like street ball because of one reason,
Hmm
if I can tell you. There's an announcer that's Hispanic. He's
Yep.
he's actually on Facebook.
hmm
His name is Robert Bob Ito Garcia. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
hmm
He's a basketball Puerto Rican player. He plays for Puerto Rico. Actually, he plays with Carlos Arroyo on the Puerto Rican team.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And he's on Facebook.
hmm
And unfortunately, me and Dad tried to friend request him, and he didn't respond to our friend request.
You didn't? Wow.
No, I
Did
wonder
you
why.
try to send him a message or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But he never got back to us. Why do you think that is with guys like that? Some
I'm
guys
not sure.
they don't respond.
Some guys like that just want to, maybe they're too busy or something.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
The fact he lives in Maryland.
Yeah.
He lives in Baltimore now.
hmm So you think he's an Orioles fan?
I don't. I never met. Well, I haven't talked to him. As of right now, I don't know.
Yeah.
But and stuff like that.
Now, I have a segment called Out of the Blue Questions, which they aren't related to each other at all, which some people actually say most of my questions aren't related to each other at all.
Right.
But I'm going to ask you 3 of them. The first Out of the Blue question is, if you were to be any musician, who would you be, and what would your lifestyle be like?
Wow, some question.
Yeah.
Do you mean a group or just one solo musician?
Just a solo musician.
I'd have to go with Steve Harwell.
Yeah.
My lifestyle would be just like his. You know, I'd be crazy, meeting girls, or in my case, meeting chicks.
Yeah.
You know, getting girls' digits. Yeah,
That's good.
That's the kind of lifestyle I want. Actually, that's the
Mhm.
kind of lifestyle I would like. And,
Telling some girls about me. You got a good-looking host friend.
what?
You got a good-looking TV host friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You want to be helping me out?
Okay, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
go with that one.
Maybe.
But well, listen, as long as I get you a girl at the end of the night, does that matter?
That's
But-
good.
So should I say I got a good-looking TV show host that I think you should meet and go out with one day?
That would work.
But does it matter the age limit for you, or does that not matter?
Maybe somewhere near my age. How old do you think I am?
I would say 39.
Close.
What?
A little younger.
38.
25.
Are you serious? 25? It's funny. I never would have thought that by your voice. I never
Yeah.
would have thought that.
Because I have such a deep James Earl Jones voice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's deep and it's bassy and it's husky.
Yeah.
It's 3 words that I can describe it: deep, bassy, and husky. It has a lot of richness to it.
That's good.
You actually, I think you should do the commercial for. There was an old commercial that you ever heard of Fred Gwynn?
Yep.
He did a commercial for Dreyer's ice cream. A long, and this goes way back. You should take his spot and do that commercial.
That'd be good.
Do you
Yeah.
remember-
You
I don't
could
know
take
if you
over.
remember that commercial. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you should do that. Well, I mean, at least part time. You have the
What if I do some of the Geico commercials?
no.
No?
No. Okay. First of all, that guy has an Australian accent.
So it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Oh, man.
And yes, I've been I love sports. I'm a huge sports fan and stuff.
So that brings me to the second out of the blue question.
Yep.
If you were to be any athlete other than Kevin Garnett, who would you be?
I gave it away. I thought you could ask me a question about that.
Yeah.
You said if I was to be any athlete.
Yep.
Well, what do you mean? Do you mean like Kevin Garnett or besides Kevin Garnett?
Besides Kevin Garnett.
I'd
If you could be anybody but Kevin Garnett.
Oh, come on, anybody but. Come on. You had to say but Kevin Garnett? There's a couple of people I might choose.
Yeah.
I'll go on the lines a little bit here. Dwayne Wade, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly LeBron. I hate to say this to you Celtics fans, but if I was to be compared to anybody, I would say a very big maybe to Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Ooh, Kobe.
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
You went with two Heat players and Kobe Bryant.
Or better yet, maybe even a Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I actually think I tell people that I like to play like Kevin Garnett and play like I like to block guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sean, how's your basketball skills if I was to challenge you?
My basketball skills are pretty good.
But can you dunk though?
Nope. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, on a 10-foot rim?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I'd like to have a challenge.
Yeah.
Sean Hansen versus Brian in basketball.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Where would we play? At the Garden?
I don't know. Where would you want to play?
We should play at the Garden.
In the outside or in indoors? We should play on the Celtics court or should we play on the outside?
We should try to play indoors and get a huge audience. Yeah.
Standing ovation.
Yeah. We could have Kevin Garnett like be our water boy.
Your water boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shaq would be the guy that Shaq would be our MC.
Mm-hmm.
And I was under the impression that you I actually met you once before the show at the library. Remember? I don't know to tell you about that. Do you remember that?
Yep. That was Dave Littlefield.
No, on the Bill Littlefield.
Bill Littlefield.
Yeah, not Dave Littlefield. Bill Littlefield.
Dave was his brother.
Was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It sounds good though, right?
Yeah. How often have you seen him speaking stuff like that?
I only saw him once. That time that we were at the library.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Good to learn about the Red Sox.
Yes.
Yeah, history.
That is fun. Sorry.
Are you taking my show over?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I have a segment called Reverse Roll, where my guest can interview me for like a couple minutes.
All right.
So if you want to do that,
sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. So talk about this. I want to see how you can guide me through the steps of this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what are the steps to go into a Celtics practice? Step one is what? If we were to write a chart down on how to do it, what would step one would be call the gym?
Step one, you'd probably have to pick up a phone. Step two, you would call Health Point.
781-556-2222.
Yep, that number.
665-2222.
I was going to recite that number too.
Why don't you do that for the viewers?
Recite the number?
Yeah, recite the number. It was 781 552 2222.
2222.
Yeah, and then what's the next step?
And then I would talk to one of the receptionists there.
Yep.
I would tell them who you are.
Yep.
And tell them how you broadcast football and basketball games for Lowell Catholic.
Yep.
And what you inspire to do when you finish school. You want to be a broadcaster.
Yep.
And you can even tell them that you're doing a report for school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now would he mind doing that though? If I said I was doing if I was doing an assignment for it, if I was doing an assignment for it, do you think he'd mind, Kevin?
I don't think they mind.
No.
Yeah, just say I'm a big fan of you, Mr. Garnett, and I just need a couple minutes.
Yeah. But what if he said no?
Ask him again.
Again? Is that what you did? Did you do that?
Ask him 3 times. In baseball, you got 3 strikes and you're out.
You're out.
Yeah.
And that now, what's your advice for my dad? Because he's hesitant on doing this. He's frightened of doing this.
Yeah.
What do you suggest for my dad to do to have the gym? What do you suggest for my dad to do in order for calling the gym?
I feel like I should look at your father and